Alright. Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Capitalism No Longer Makes Products That Work. I don't know. I just know the valve stem has failed me, and luckily the person on this last delivery had, let's just say, a sense of humor and allowed me to slide on that one, but did not enjoy walking the order here. But it's how it goes. So what I'm gonna hopefully hope is that we got roughly an hour of sunlight left. I got the gear light lights, so I'm not necessarily worried or anything like that. Ugh. I'm roughly 10 miles from home. At least an hour of riding, maybe an hour and 30. It's definitely an hour, I mean, that part. And then this crap, too. Why are you holding on when there's no air? And then when there is air, you don't want to hold on. That's the stuff I don't like. But all in all, this should work out pretty easily, hopefully. Unless the bike tips over. Looking like an amateur right now. But for whatever reason, the brakes that don't want to brake when you pull all your might now are refusing to let go of a space tiny, smaller than the wheel itself. Life is amazing. Alright, rip it out. I know. Rip it out. Rip this fucking thing out. There's no way it's gonna be holding on still. Alright. Unfortunately, I get to use the worst tubes that have ever been made in the world on this one. But I should be okay. See what I'm saying? Why is there so much fighting? This refuses to hold air. Again, don't know where. But the instant I started pumping it, it started sliding out. Like I said, I just don't have time to figure out why. Because I'm pretty sure we'll get our answer pretty quickly if I just show. It is annoying that it's just holding air. But let's see if we give it some pressure. See, there we go. Yeah. This bitch don't work. It wasn't holding air before. There it is. At least I know where it's at now. Astounding. That's all I have to say. Astounding. There's nothing that could have pierced it at the top of the rim, but apparently so. But let's give it a go. Oh. Come on. A little bit more air. Come on. There we are. While I'm at it, might as well. Yep, I didn't run over everything. The tube just failed. That is roughly the 12th or 15th tube, brand new tube, that has failed since September of 2025. It's currently February of 2026. So in the course of 5 months, 12 tubes. Seriously. Astounding. Nonetheless. But, you probably can't hear it on the camera, but I can hear this tube over here on the side of me dying. So the last slime tube I used lasted 3 hours. So as long as this tube gives me an hour just to get home, I will consider that a success rate for the Slime Tube Corporation. Because otherwise, don't ever buy a slime. They never work. Or how about this? They don't work longer than 3 hours. I've had one only last 40 minutes. So just don't waste your last bottom dollar, which is an American saying. My last bottom dollar. But I'm gonna stay positive here. I know I'm gonna be stuck in the nighttime trying to ride home, but let's hope we got ourselves a little bit of luck on our side. We got faith. We got that in spades. Ugh. Now, belief in capitalism to create a product in which I don't have to be stressed the whole way I'm going home, wondering if like an hour and 20-minute trip is going to turn into 3 to 4 hours because of a tube they say is indestructible, no longer works. That's a heck of a thought, ain't it? It really is. Okay. You go back in. You might go back in. You could try to put the tire in the right way. Alright. Like, what is that shit? For real? You get to like lose your temper and then everything in the world works. I don't get it. I see why women do it all the time though, but dang. Come on. I'm joking, ladies. Ugh. Alright, come on. Get in there. Get in there, Eli Apple. I think I was trying to go for Elliot, but either way. Sounded a lot more violent than it was, just some shopping carts. And let's assume we're on the right track now. Let's assume no more shenanigans on our way home. Let's just hope I can make it home. I got 10 miles. 10 glorious miles to home. end up fixing those brakes here in a second. I just want to see if air is going to even stay in this thing. I'm pretty confident it won't. It's a slime tube, so they never work. Like I said, the last slime tube I used only lasted 3 hours, so I'm not confident in this one at all. Nor am I gonna have to enjoy, even though nothing has happened, having to readjust the brakes just to get home. That I don't like at all. But let's see if I can get an hour of riding out of this brand new slime tube. It'd be a one for the sciences for sure. I'm pretty sure it'll fill up, no problem. Actually, no, the brakes are working. Okay. I'm just gonna put 50 in it, but otherwise, good test on the BB bike pump, and then we'll see if this slime tube lasts. Otherwise, everyone, peace and John love. Have a good day.